Bonjour, je m'appelle Asia Bryant et je suis de Charleston, South Carolina et c'est RestLyss Style. Let's go!
RestLyss Style, let's go!
I got a RestLyss style. I'm fresher, ain't nobody fresher, so 50 clean, all eyes on me. I got a RestLyss style, never sleep or sit down. I got a RestLyss style, never sleep or sit down. I'm up the pop, fresher than pants all. No paparazzi, no questions, or no cameras. RestLyss style, and gon' step it up and fresh it up. One focus, one direction, head it up. Fit right, spiffy, give me light. RestLyss style, and believe the hype. Take flight, jet high and blue sky.
Hello, how you doing? It's Dane Harris. You formerly know me as DLYRIC with RestLyss Style. Let's go. I'm sitting here with the lovely, the talented songwriter and singer Asia Bryant. How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Alright, I'd like to thank you for sitting down with us. You look lovely.
Thank you.
No
This is a
problem.
little razzle-dazzle.
A little bit of razzle-dazzle.
I say, you know.
Well, I just wanted to start off with something that I got off of Reverb Nation that they actually said about you. I'm not sure if you know. Okay?
Okay.
They said, to describe you, a breath of fresh air. That's the phrase most often used to describe Asia Bryant. Whether referring to her phenomenal vocal range, her worldly songwriting perspective, her humble aura, or just the complex simplicity of her records, Asia has managed to be a refreshing change in the industry that badly needs a makeover. How do you feel as an artist having that said about you?
All tingly inside.
Oh, tingly.
No, I think that's dope. Wow. You're just kind of speechless, you know, because it makes you feel good because you know that what you're doing is doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to sound like everyone else. I just do me, and me just being myself gives off that type of feeling from other people, so I think it's kind of dope.
That's kind of cool. I also looked up somewhere it said that life is your inspiration.
It is.
For me. Like, can you further elaborate on that? Like, how does life affect your music? What has gone through your life specifically that you feel like once you get into that writing mode, that's the major thing that you start thinking about?
Well, you know what? Someone just asked me this like yesterday. It's like, don't you ever feel like you'll run out of stuff to write about?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, because you experience life. Life happens, and with everything that happens in life, there's a story. With every story, there's a song. So as long as you're living, you have something to write about.
Okay.
I mean, if it's not something that I'm going through, it's something a friend's going through, watching a movie, seeing a flashing light, like I get inspired by the most random things.
Okay.
Like, it has nothing to do with anything, and I'll just be like, oh, there's a red flashing light, and then I made a song called Red Light. It was so weird. Like, anything inspires you. It's just your creativity and where your mind goes is what helps. And if you have life experiences.
Well, speaking about, you know, life and growing up, you had an interesting story growing up. You originally from New Jersey.
Patterson, born.
Hey, and then you moved out to South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina.
Raised.
How was that going from an area where it's maybe your cousins right down the street to no one that you knew down the street?
Well, I actually have family in South Carolina. My dad's side of the family's down there, but it was still different because I wasn't really, you know, we didn't really communicate all that much, and so it was a big change from going to having your cousins and family there all the time to just, you know, you and your immediate family. So, like, I didn't sweat it, though. I just did music. Like, I kept writing. I was actually coming here to Atlanta to do music, but I was in everything in high school. Like, I was never home. Like, cheerleading, track, step team, French club, yearbook, student council. Like,
all around.
I did everything. Chorus, band. I was a band geek, too. Drama. I did plays. Like, I did everything. I was never home.
Yeah.
Like, all 4 years of high school.
Well, I mean, in addition to you not being home, I know, like, through your sophomore year to your senior year, you was on the Greyhound. You was on the road.
You know what? I could write the Greyhound Bus Chronicles.
Yeah.
I swear I could. I've seen so much stuff happen on the Greyhound. I mean, I don't know what my mom was thinking to let a 15-year-old get on a Greyhound bus and ride from Charleston to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I'm glad she did. But
tell us about that. Like, how did that? You know, because you met some interesting people coming into Atlanta.
Yeah, like I had won a competition, so our prize was to go to LA. So I went to LA and I got scouted for some modeling gigs. And, you know, I met some music people, but then I knew all the grind work really happened in Atlanta. That's where you really put in your footwork. That's where you get your grinding at. So I came to Atlanta with my then manager and met a guy named Craig King, who was a producer, but I met him in the Varsity parking lot. So, you know, me being the ambitious little youngster that I was, instead of shaking his hand and saying, "Hi, how are you?" I just started singing. Like, I didn't say anything. I didn't say my name. I just stepped out the car and blew.
King. La la la, and just went out just like that.
Didn't even say his name. He had his hand out, and I just started singing, and he was like,
yeah,
just looking at me. And he was like, yeah, we gotta work.
Out of all your songs that you've probably done, what would you say is like your favorite project that you worked on?
Ooh, this is the one I'm working on now.
Yeah.
The one I'm working on now. I mean, I just, we put out Analog Girl Digital World last year, and the Hypnotics produced that entire project. I wrote everything, of course, and that was fun because they're like my brothers, you know, and we're just in the studio, we're playing pranks, we're just having fun, we're recording dope songs, and, you know, when you're doing what you love, it's always fun. But I can say that the project I'm working on now, yeah.
What can the folks expect to hear from this new project?
Some great vocals. Some
Check.
great stories.
Check.
Something you can connect to that's real. And even a more political side of me, you know, speaking on things that are deeper than just love and going to the club and, you know, chilling with your girls and being heartbroken, like on some whole other save the world type stuff.
Okay, that's deep. Well, you know, RestLyss Styles is a fashion, youth, and entertainment magazine.
Hey.
And I see you got, like, you know, a little bit of style. Tell us about your RestLyss Style.
I don't know. I just kind of throw on. Like, I'm not a matcher. I don't like to match much. I just try stuff on until it looks cute to me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That makes sense.
I mean, that's pretty much what I do. Like, you'll always probably catch me with this bracelet on because it means something to me. Not going into that.
Okay.
And, you know, nice little watch piece. Probably have much bracelets, big earrings, big hair. Always catch me in some fly kicks though.
Like this?
Always. If I have on nothing else that's dope, my shoes will be fly.
Do me a favor. Don't look at my shoes right now, okay? Okay.
You can't say, don't look at my shoes right now and expect you not to look. That's almost like, don't push this button.
Okay.
Like, it makes you want to push the button.
I was putting on some house shoes. I was trying to get comfortable for you.
Aww.
You know.
It's okay,
it's
boo.
Alright, cool. You know, house shoes, got the white shoes on. You never do the white socks. You don't do that, but I put that on.
I hate white socks.
Yeah, I do too.
I hate white socks.
It's
I don't actually wear matching socks.
No.
Ever.
I used to not do that, you know. I was like 2006 though. You know?
No, I don't wear them at all, like ever. Like if I buy socks, I mismatch them, and if I like, sometimes I go in my drawer and I pick up two socks and they match, and I'm like, like I'll get instantly grossed out. It's so weird. I don't know why I'm like that, but I hate matching socks.
Yeah.
It's gross. I don't own a pair of all white socks.
No.
No.
Good.
I know it's great. I won't.
Alright, so moving on a little bit, you know, since I say, you know, fashion, youth, and entertainment, what would be a RestLyss tip that you would give to an upcoming artist, an aspiring artist? What would be something that you would give to them if they want to get into the music industry?
Be yourself.
Be yourself?
Learn your craft.
Okay.
That's about it.
Simple and plain, right?
Simple and plain. Be yourself. Don't let anybody change you. Don't allow someone to change who you are musically and who you are visually, how you want to come off to the public, and, you know, study your crafts. Like, I get a lot of people who are just like, Asia, can we get a feature or can we work together? And it's like, you have to figure out if your music is up to par to that point. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go to anybody and say, like, oh, you're just starting off like, yo, Luda, we need a feature. But your music isn't to that level. And then it's like, study your craft. Like, learn music in different languages. Learn how different cultures make music. So once your mind is filled with so much different things that you can do, you can make and create so many different things because you know how far you can go. Without listening and experiencing other things, you're stuck in like that bottle and that wherever you live, you know, like basically, so Atlanta, you know, you're stuck in Atlanta or you're stuck in South Carolina, or like you have to broaden your horizons. So like I know music in different languages. I can sing music in different languages. I can write music. I really studied. I took the time out to put in that work because I know that once I get to where I want to be able to go to France and do stuff, and I want to go to Japan, and I want to be able to take things that I do and put influences from different cultures in it.
What you want the fans out there to know about anything?
Thank
Tell them
you.
about the new project.
The new project is super dope, and I'm working with a lot of dope producers. I can't really go too far into detail with it yet. A lot of things are kind of hush, 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 but I will be shooting a video soon for one of the singles off the project called Free. So that one's going to be a dope one and some dope visuals. I'm excited about it.
I'm trying to get the exclusive. Can we get a theme, a location? Where's it going to be? I need the exclusive.
I can't tell you
Because
I feel like you're just going to come knock on the door like, Asia.
Oh, you know I'm going to stalk you down.
Asia, where you at? Banging on the door. Also working on some voiceover stuff, which is also dope. So, yeah, I got my hands in all the pots. You know?
Hands are everywhere. You gotta be.
Gonna be coming out with a new exclusive ring line that I'm actually doing myself. So I'm an artisan in every sense of the word. I paint, I draw, everything.
Paint, you draw, you gotta
Play instruments,
play
write
instruments
songs,
in the band,
sing,
cheerleading, and ran track.
You know.
ROTC.
Actually, I did do ROTC.
See, I was joking. Thank you.
There's nothing wrong with ROTC.
No, it's not. You know, it's cool. I've been trying to do a couple push-ups myself to get there. You know, I did like 5 this morning. The doctor said I can get to like 6 by tomorrow. I'm gonna be straight. Cool.
I won't let you.
Pause.
We won't make you do them 6 push-ups right now. Okay?
Like that?
No, we won't.
I was gonna say no. Don't do that. I don't want to
embarrass you
embarrass me
today.
in front of all the world. You know, they just now starting to get to know me out there.
Yeah. He can do more than 6 push-ups. He's just playing.
I'm just joking. I gotta be strong for her. I'm gonna get the single information as soon as this camera goes off. Okay, well, you know, we talked a lot about singing, songwriting, the business, covered a lot, you know, but what the people really want to know,
Oh, God.
what the people really want to hear is real quick, is there anything you can let the people hear, you know, just a little sample, show, you know, what Miss Bryant can do, you know. I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna, you know what I mean, I done talked enough. Put the phone to the side. I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna let you do your
Put
thing.
the slippers up.
Put the slippers up to the side. Don't notice the white socks at all. I'm gonna cross it over.
Oh, white socks. Cringe. Yes. Of course, of course. I heard church bells ringing. I heard a choir singing, and I saw my love walk down the aisle on her finger. He placed a ring. Oh, I saw them holding hands. She was standing there with my man, and I heard them promise till death do us part. Each word was a pain in my heart. Oh, all I could do was cry. All I could do was cry. I James.
God. Yo, I'm gonna clap it up. I know at home I'm clapping it up right now because that was beautiful. Look, I don't even have anything else to say. We're gonna sign off just like that. I would like to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much for sitting down with us, signing off. Check us out at RestLyssStyle.com. Make sure you check out the exclusive interviews. It's been a great one.
Check me out on Twitter.
Check her out on Twitter. Where can they
Asia
follow you
Bryant.
at?
Everything is Asia Bryant. Asia like the continent and Bryant like Kobe. Yes, I said it.
This has been another one. RestLyss Style. Let's go.
RestLyss Style, let's